All right, class, today we're going to cover spinal immobilization of a seated patient. Go and flip to your book if you want to follow along. The front page, like any other one, this is a face sheet for the skills exam. At the very top, you'll see the candidate examiner, date, signature, time. That's for us to fill out. All the personal equipment that you're going to have and equipment that you're going to need for the exam, we'll have that out during the examination. Next, you're going to come across the procedures. If you look, there's procedures 1 through 18. There's 2 points possible. That makes it 36 points possible. Now, again, look at the critical criteria. Did not score at least 80% or 28 points. I have it up here. You need 28 points or above in order to pass this. And if you hit any of the critical criteria, it's an immediate fail. So let's go through this step by step. So this is going to be your spinal immobilization of a seated patient. First thing you want to do is be a IPP pen man, like anything else, and then delegate your partner to hold spinal stabilization, right? So since you don't have a skill sheet, you want to come back over here, hold spinal stabilization. Spinal stabilization, if you hold out your hand, it's unstable. You have to brace it against something, right? So go ahead and hold stabilization, but brace your elbow against your body. There you go. And as low as possible, there you go. What else can he be doing?
Checking for breathing.
Checking breathing, what else? Pulse. What else?
Getting the sample.
Sample, right? OPQRST sample, that sort of thing. But before you start talking to the patient, if I start talking to you, what's your natural reaction? You look. So the first thing you want to say is, make sure you look straight forward, resist the urge to look at me. Okay, so go ahead and tell them that.
Make sure you look straight forward, resist the urge to look at me.
Now you can start asking sample questions, but don't do that. That's going to be your medical assessment. First thing I want to do next, second thing I should say, is check for PMSCs bilaterally. You have to make sure his brain is still communicating with the rest of the body, right? So bilaterally, PMSCs, upper extremities and lower extremities. Then you want to do a rapid trauma assessment of the head, neck, chest, and abdomen. We want to do that first because we're going to put the CAT on. Once the CAT is on, you can't assess those areas. So you're going to check the head, neck, chest, and abdomen. Then you want to size and place a C-collar. Where's the C-collar? Everybody should know how to size and place a C-collar, so don't forget. There's a black line right here, black line to the plastic area. You're measuring that from the angle of the jaw to the trap, okay? We all know this is a necklace, but you have to be able to verbalize how to measure it. So now I'm going to work with my partner. Go ahead and slide your hand upward. There you go. I'm going to slide this back right here. Okay, come right here. And then once I do this, you can slide your hand back down. You still have to hold stabilization with the neck brace on, okay? Now I want to lean the patient forward. If I'm on this side, it doesn't matter. You want to keep the neck and the spine in line. So I'm going to hold the jaw. My forearm's going to go straight down, not like this. You see how crooked that is? Straight down the sternum. My hand's going to be flat against the back. And on the head person's count, we're going to lean the patient forward. So we're going to encourage the patient, keep your back straight. We're going to lean you forward. Go ahead and count.
1, 2, 3.
Lean forward. I'm stuck right here because I can't let go, right? So I need another partner to check the back area. What do you think we're going to check on the back area for? Yep, expose and observe for decap BLS. Palpate the spine for step off, spinal alignment, and point tenderness. All the way down. It doesn't say that on the skill sheet, but it's a good opportunity to check buttocks for incontinence, wallet, and that sort of thing, just like the log roll. Now we're going to get the Kendrick's extrication ready. You want to delegate your partner for that. Make sure the straps are out of the way. I typically will just put them up here so I can slide this in, like so. Just slide it in. Okay. Now you're going to hold this right here, just like that. Okay. I'm going to tell the person to lift up his arms. This goes underneath the arms, up high, in the armpits as high as it can go. This has to be straight, which means it can't be crooked. It can't be shifted to the right or left, centered on the patient's body, okay? Now undo the strap. It's gonna be bottom, middle, top, legs, head. Bottom, middle, top, legs, head. So let me do the bottom first. I don't want to yank, because if I yank, it's going to rotate the body. So I'm going to use a feed and pull method. Feed and pull, nice and snug. Not overly tight, because you got the diaphragm right here still, but not too loose. Bottom, middle, top, legs, head. Pre-lengthen it so I could just feed and strap. Snug. For the top one, I'm going to put it a little bit loose so he can still breathe. I'm going to tighten it still loose so he can breathe. Now I'm going to do the legs. The legs have to be flat, so I'm going to make sure this is flat. It's going to be flat against the back all the way down underneath the butt. It's going to be a little bit tough on the mannequin because he's a plastic piece. Have the person lift up the leg and slide this under. For the mannequin, you might have to lift it up just slightly. This goes flat down in the groin area, up around the back, and it's flat against the back. I'm going to pre-lengthen it. Feed and pull. You have to be ambidextrous. So on this side, I'm working like this. Come over this way. Grab the strap right here. Again, make sure it's flat. Make sure it's flat. Under the leg. Pre-lengthen it. Snap it in. Tighten it. All right. So before we move on, at the very end, I want you guys to take a look at how the strapping is for the back, because everybody gets this portion wrong. So take a look at it so you can see the strap right here. It has to be flat underneath the butt. You see that? All right, now my partner should still be holding stabilization. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 back. There we go. Everything's snug. Now we're going to do the head straps. Can you grab the head straps for me? Perfect. Thank you. The chin strap right here goes in just like that. Upward, 45-degree angle. The one with the pad, downward, 45-degree angle. Once the head straps are on, you can let go. Awesome. All right, so now we just put a splint on. What do you think we're going to do? PMSEs, bilaterally, upper extremities, lower extremities. Make sure you do that, otherwise it's a fail. So now let's bring a backboard. So with backboards or in EMS, we got to pre-think our moves 2, 3 steps ahead, so we're not lifting them up and saying, all right, what are we going to do next, right? So there's a strap underneath here. I'm going to go under the arm. Same on the other side. We're going to lift up, just crab walk, and lay the patient down, okay? Just before the move, we're going to say take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Snug, not tight. So I need 2 people, 1 person on this side, 1 person on that side. Go ahead and find the strap underneath the arm.
This one?
Yep. Okay. All the way under so the elbow is underneath the knee. You're going to use your quads. 1, 2, 3, up. And then crab walk forward. Crab walk. Lay the patient down. Softly as possible. Straight. There you go. Hold the legs up. Undo the leg straps, because his leg straps are tight still. If you let the legs go down, it's going to pinch something. There you go. Make sure this is loose.
Put these back.
Nope, just leave it out. Now we're going to backboard, so grab 2 straps. All right, so last thing, good point. PMSCs, bilaterally, lower extremities, upper extremities, and let me check the strap.